David L. Chavez. Chavis. James A. Brown. James N. Okay. That's all right. Come right up. Just start over there. State Government Carl Hanks. Hines. Ron Spriggs. Anyone from Black History of Nicholasville, Kentucky?
I'm one.
Oh, you? Buffalo Soldiers, Derek Cooper. Montford Point, Charles Stallion. First responders, Mike Johnson. EdgeOutreach.com, Bill Parker. Medical Field, Winford Carlisle, C-I-A-R-O. Politics, Charles Yancey. Civil rights, Leroy Anderson. Development program, Brent Casey. Veterans of American, Sullivan University. Students, veterans, and or of America. Family, Montgomery. I'm sorry, I already got you. Montgomery family. Mortuaries and Science, Reverend William Shoemaker. We just want to thank you all on behalf of the National Association of Black Veterans for being a part of this function this afternoon, and hopefully that the city will continue to honor you every year for your marvelous work and support. God bless you, and may heaven shine upon you. Thank you.
What a tremendous pleasure to be here this afternoon. I was over at the church thinking to myself, what would I have to offer this group? And I thought back to 1960, February 11th, when I joined the United States Air Force. And they shipped me off to a little place way out yonder somewhere in the Philippines. And there I was 12,000 miles away from home. And most people say they would get homesick, but I never got homesick. What I did get was long way from home. When you have 12 siblings and they remove you from that, you have a tendency to be kind of lonely. Now, I did have one thing in my favor. I had an identical twin who I thought would be here today, and he is not here. But I'm hopeful that mayhap somewhere I'll see him here, not too much in the future. I thank God for having gone along that long road and coming back to the United States of America.
Amen.
Because I found out when I left the United States of America how good we had it here. Now, I know there were a lot of things going on here when I left. And when I came back and entered into it, it was still a bitter pill to swallow. And I'm not going to glamorize it to say that everything was way up here, when we know that we had a hard road to hoe. Not only here, but also in the military. But I thank God. I thank my God that we persevered. We came out the other end better off for having gone through the experience. I sit sometimes and wonder, how in the world did I get to where I'm at from where I came from? And I know it was nothing but God.
That's right.
It was God who did it. In every one of your life, if you look back and see where you come from, you will realize and recognize that it was God that got you where you're at right now. Because if you had to do it yourself, you'd have made a mess out of it.
That's right.
You would have made a mess out of it. But God saw you over the rough road.
Yes.
See, there's a little saying that I hear a lot of times that say when times got hard and you looked into the sand, they say you only saw 2 footprints there. He said, at that time it was me carrying you. See, I had you up on my shoulder carrying you because you couldn't make it by yourself. But I thank God that at some point He allowed me to come off of His shoulder and walk just a little more, just a little while. And in the walk, I learned that it was God who was carrying me. Thank God for all of you here today.